Now that Donald Trump has once again been elected to the US presidency, how will it impact oil prices in the future? We'll dive into this right now here on Energy News TV. You are watching EnergyNewsTV.com, your home for fresh energy news delivered daily. This is a special market report for November 6, 2024. In the wake of the US presidential election, Citigroup's commodities division contends that the Trump victory is likely to have a downward influence on oil prices in the near future, which is not so good news for oil producers, but great news for hundreds of millions of energy consumers. The investment bank is forecasting that Brent crude prices are expected to average $60 per barrel in 2025, while US WTI prices may trade even lower. This translates to much lower gasoline prices at the pump for consumers. Citi advised oil producers and investors to consider selling during any anticipated crude price increases over the next 2 months, citing the looming prospect of growth-negative tariffs on China in the coming year, and the likelihood of a Trump administration adopting more favorable policies for domestic oil production. While Citi reiterated its optimistic scenario should the Trump administration impose stricter sanctions on Iran and Venezuela, it assigned only a 10% probability to this outcome. Analysts also indicated that additional sanctions may not be particularly effective in reducing Iranian oil exports. The bank set a 1 to 3 month price target for Brent at $70 per barrel, approximately $5 below current near-term futures. It anticipates a gradual decline in prices throughout the next year, with first quarter averages at $65 per barrel, followed by $60 in the second and third quarters, and $55 in the fourth quarter. West Texas Intermediate, or WTI, is projected to be around $4 below Brent. These projections are roughly $13 below the current trading levels of calendar Brent futures. A more pessimistic scenario could emerge if Trump adheres to his commitments to stop wars and refrain from initiating new conflicts, alongside recent statements promising to halve energy costs within the next year. Trade tariffs could potentially dampen the Chinese economy. Citi expressed a rather pessimistic outlook on the implications for global economic growth should such tariffs be enacted. It maintained its forecast for global demand growth at an average of 900,000 barrels per day next year, but acknowledged downside risks stemming from possible trade policies. Additionally, Citi suggested that the Trump administration might exert a strong influence on OPEC and encourage the organization to increase oil supply at various points throughout the year. Thank you for watching Energy News TV, your home for fresh energy news delivered daily. Be sure to like and subscribe to our page. Stay tuned for more fresh energy news.